everybody, I've already recorded this video actually, but I'm going to have to record it again because I've lost it. My memory card got full and I somehow lost it. So I put a poll on Twitter a few weeks ago and I asked if you wanted a smoky eye look, underrated products, or I can't remember what it was, there was something else. And anyway, I got the most percentage was underrated products. So I thought I'd do this, and it's a really good one to do because it saves you not going out buying the stuff that I've bought that isn't very good. Like, because I don't know if you're like me, you like to try new things, you end up sometimes wasting quite a bit of money. So I'm just going to go straight into it because I've got quite a lot to share with you, as I've not done in one of these videos before. Number one is a Tanya Burr product. I'm in love with her bronzing and blush and highlight pack I have, but I bought this at the same time, and it's the Tanya Burr Cosmetic Perfect Brows. And if you look inside, let's see. So we've got two dark brown ones here. One's a really chestnutty colour. One's just a dark brown, and then we've got Pebble, which is the lightest colour, which I'd probably have to use on my brow, but it's not dark enough. So, and then we've also got Fairy Cake, which is a nice highlight. And it is a really nice highlight actually, like for your brow bone and stuff. You can see that. But Pebble's just not. It doesn't really show. It's almost like a skin colour, so I don't understand how that's supposed to show up on people's brows. Perhaps it's for fairer people than me, but yeah, it's really annoying really because they seem like really nice products, and in it comes a little brush, which is nice to have in case you're travelling, you forget something, and some little tweezers, which I haven't actually used yet, but they're handy to have in there. So it's a really nice compact little kit when you're travelling, so it's a shame really that I think it would be fine if you had darker brows, because if you watch Tanya Burr on YouTube, she's always using these two mixed together because she's got quite a chestnutty warmth to her hair, so that works really well. But that's not to go to waste. I'll still be using these as all eyeshadows, and I might actually ask my mum if she wants to try these two ones out, see if she likes them, because she's much darker than me. And they are really reasonable, so if you're dark haired, definitely get yourself one. If you're light, fair haired, I wouldn't bother. Bit of a waste of money. Next I'm going to go on to Revolution product. I'm normally really pleased with Revolution's products, and I thought, oh, I think I just smashed one of my bronzers once, and I thought I'll just get a cheap little bronzer just to keep me going. And it's in a really nice little compact like thing, like this swivels out so that your bronzer's there, and then a brush came in the back here, and there's also like a mirror there as well, so it's nice and compact. But colour I got was Bronzer Kiss. I don't know whether they do more than that, more colours, but it's a really like orange colour, so it's not a good look. It's not really a good look, to be honest. It's can make you look a bit like a clown, so I wasn't very pleased with it. There's nothing wrong with the actual consistency of the bronzer as such, it's just the colour of it. So perhaps try different colours, I don't know, but definitely don't try Bronzer Kiss. Next I'm going to go, oh no, I have got another Revolution product, I didn't realise. So I bought the Revolution Focus and Fix Liquid Concealer, and I got it in 02 Fair. And the reason why I got this is because I thought, when I opened it, I don't know if you can see, it comes out quite light, and because I'm so fair skinned, it's sometimes quite difficult to find a concealer that's light enough to highlight my under eye area. Sometimes it's just a bit difficult to find that right colour. So I've picked this up and I thought, oh, I'll give it a try because it was really reasonable, as all Revolution products are. The applicator's fine. It's a horrible consistency. It's thick. It's gloopy. It sets everywhere. Like, it's hanging off the brush when I pulled that out then. However, they do accommodate for a lot of colours, because as you can see there, that is very light. So, and that is 02 fair, so I'm guessing they have a lighter one than that. But it's just a horrible consistency, and it just sets into fine lines, and it's thick, and thick concealers aren't the best to have under your eyes, especially for the more mature skin. So yeah, I don't think I've actually ever really used that. I think I've tried it once or twice and just kind of put it in the back of my drawer because I wasn't very pleased with it. Oh, God. Where are my baby wipes? Don't you hate that when it comes to the end of the packet of the baby wipes and just all come out in like one big clump? Get it off, otherwise I'm just going to put it all over my bed covers and then my mum will be angry. Okay, so next I'm going to go into an MUA product that I've tried. I have had a lot of MUA products that I've bought and I've not been as keen on as Revolution. I think Revolution is the same kind of price bracket as MUA, however it seems to be a lot more better quality. I really got on with the MUA eyeshadows. I thought they were really pigmented and creamy, especially the single ones. They were even better than the palettes. But other than that, I've not had much luck. But I had this in my drawer, which I hadn't chucked out yet, and I thought before I chuck it out, I will include it in this video because it's something that I was really disappointed in. It's the Makeup Academy Pro Base Conceal and Bright Kit. So it looks really rank actually, because I've had it in the bottom of my bag I think for a while. So you've got like a peachy toned, a pink tone and a skin colour tone. So the reason I got that is because I thought, right, peachy tone obviously can get rid of like bluey bits under my eyes, and then you go back over with the skin toned to put it back to skin colour. And I don't really know what I didn't really buy it for the pink bit, to be honest. I just bought it for the peach and the skin coloured. And I knew they were going to be quite thick, creamy consistencies. But they're just really drying on the skin. Like, you really have to rub your finger into it and get it quite warm to pick up any product. And they just literally don't sit on your skin very well at all. So yeah, after this video I'm going to be chucking this because I don't like keeping things I don't use, because otherwise you just get tons of stuff in your thing. Then I'm going to go on to collection. So I'm going to probably like work my way up really. Like these are really affordable brands: Revolution, MUA and now Collection. And sometimes when I run out of things I have a bit of a freak out and I think, oh, I'll just go and get something cheap, but sometimes it's just the worst thing to do. But I thought I'd include them all because I know we all like to try out affordable brands, because sometimes you can find really good things, and it's a good feeling when you do find nice things in there. But I thought that I'd include them all to steer you away from these products because they aren't any good, in my opinion anyway. And this is the Collection 2000. Is it even called Collection 2000 anymore? I think it's called Collection. This must be old. Shine Away Compact Powder, and this was in medium. It says it mattifies skin, shine up for 10 hours, contains minimum complex to minimise breakouts, blah, 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 blah. And it's just really cakey on the skin. I'm not that keen on compact powders anyway, but yeah, really cakey on the skin. I think I actually gave this to my mum because I thought like she's got darker skin than me, and I think sometimes she just uses it, so she's using it up for me, so thanks mum. And that's, yeah, that I think that's what really like from like the really inexpensive brands. Oh no, actually I've got one more here. And this is the W7. And I've had actually really good like products from W7 before, so I was really disappointed. And W7 are known for doing dupes for like the Urban Decay palettes. And obviously this is a dupe for the Benefit mascara, as you can see. And it's called Absolute Lashes. And it's seriously the worst mascara I've ever tried. And I don't know why, because the brush actually looks really good, like the kind of brush that I like. But the mascara just fell off my lashes, like crumbled off my lashes. So it was just clearly the actual mascara itself. Nothing to do with the brush. That wasn't very good. But I was quite sad really, because I thought that would be a good one, and it looks quite nice. That. So yeah, that was a waste of money. Next I'm just going to go on to Rimmel, however people say it. Okay, so Rimmel obviously do some good products, but actually I don't actually think I'm that keen on Rimmel products, to be honest. They're not my favourite drugstore products to go to, because I haven't had very good experiences with them. Like, I know they do some nice stuff, but I think I've had a lot more negative than positive, so that kind of steers me away from them now. I got this, and this is the kohl pencil, and it's waterproof eye definer, and it's the Exaggerate one. So I thought brilliant, waterproof, because obviously my when I draw on my eye bit here, it just seems to like literally disappear within seconds. I think I must have really like watery eyes or something. So I thought, oh, I'll get this one, and because it was a soft one, I thought that would be a lot more nicer to apply, because I find like the pencil's a bit harsh to apply, especially if you haven't got a sharpener, which I never seem to have. So that's why I thought this one would be good. It's horrendous, like literally horrendous. The colour, like, it breaks, like it's just broke then. It just breaks off, and then I tread it into my carpet, which is cream. The colour doesn't show up like at all. Like, it shows up on my hand. I don't know if you can see that. It shows up on my hand, but on my eye, like, it doesn't show up. I really have to like work it in, and I just find that Kohl's, like a general kohl pencil, is a lot better than this. So I think that was a waste of money, and it wasn't cheap either, so I was quite disappointed with that. But I should have really known, because I've tried the Exaggerate lip liners, and the colour I've got this in is 064, and it's called Obsession. Bit irrelevant, but the colour's lovely, but run out. I bought this 2 weeks ago and I've run out, and that's just purely because of what I said about the black pencil that I use in my eye. It just breaks, constantly breaks. Like, whether I'm being too heavy-handed with it, I don't know, but I need to be heavy-handed to get some kind of colour payoff to line my lips. So waste of money. I'm not happy with them. But I like the Rimmel like normal lip liners, but I would not be purchasing any of these anymore, because I've bought 2 or 3 of these now. They come in lovely colours, but they just don't last, and I just find them a bit too soft and waxy. They kind of move and slip too easily on my lips. And then I've got a foundation here. I'm not that keen on Rimmel foundations. Again, I've not had good experiences with them. And this foundation I bought because I thought it says medium coverage foundation, lasting finish, nude, 25 hour, and I thought, oh, I'll give it a go, because I like to give things a go. And when I read like the back of it, it made me really like, it says it's poreless, blah blah blah, like sweat, heat, humidity, transfer proof, and I just thought that sounds a really good foundation actually. And it's just, Oh, I hate even put this on my hand. I feel like I'm applying like gloop to my face when I'm applying this. Like, watch it pump out. How gloopy is that? It's just, I hate the smell of them on foundations. I really don't. So, just to save yourself some money, I wouldn't get that. I do have dry skin, so whether that was what caused me not to enjoy or get on with that, I don't know. Maybe if you had oily skin, it would be a better one. But for dry skin people, I'd stay clear away from that. Next I've got the Rimmel BB cream, and it's the 9-in-1, and I got it in light. For one, it isn't light, it's orange, like literally orange. I feel like it's got really like tacky packaging as well, and it also oxidises on the skin a lot. And if you don't know what oxidising means, it means it just gets darker the longer you wear it. So you put it on and you think, oh, this is the right colour, and then throughout the day you just look like an Oompa Loompa. So it oxidises on my face. And I really like having BB creams and stuff when I go away, so I don't like wearing thick foundation when I'm away. And I did buy this for when I went away, and although I had a tan, it's still like oxidised, and not to like an oxidised that would go in my tan, it was like orange, like I was like an Oompa Loompa. So and it's really quite thick for a BB cream, like just not what I was expecting. And I've tried a lot of other BB creams and I've had a better experience with them, so I'd definitely stay away from that BB cream, in my personal opinion. Next I'm going to go on to Revlon. I don't actually really try many of Revlon products, like at all. I don't really know much about them, to be honest. But Becca Rose? She was going on about how much she likes the colour Stay. And also what made me swing towards it is they have one for oily to normal or something like that. And then this is normal to dry skin. So I was like, oh, they've got a drugstore foundation that's actually like, has one foundation but for both like skins, so I thought I'd give it a go. One, it was disappointing because it doesn't come with a pump, and so many drugstore products come with a pump in the UK, so that was really disappointing. And I wasn't overly keen on it, to be honest. I just thought that it went quite dry. It clinged to all my dry patches throughout the day when I tried it. I've worn this 2 or 3 times now to see if I can get on with it, like using different moisturisers, using a heavy moisturiser. And it's not very luminous. Like, I thought because it was for dry skin it would be quite a luminous foundation, which is the foundations I prefer to wear, but it isn't. It's not luminous at all. It says it's lightweight. It is quite lightweight, to be honest. And it does give you that flawless look when you first apply it to your skin, but personally throughout the day it just clung to all my dry patches, so I wasn't very happy with that. So Maybelline. So I've got the Maybelline Fit Me powder here. I really like the packaging. Comes with this. And you lift it up and you get a mirror, and then you've got like a little sponge thing in here. So it's nice packaging. I've got on with Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but I didn't get on with this. It was just really drying. But maybe again that's just because I don't like I don't really like compact powders. If I do go for a compact powder, I always just go for the Rimmel, this one, Stay Matte, because it's easy and cheap. And this was more on the more pricey side, and I didn't think it was better than this at all. I thought this was better. It comes in good colours though, like I must say that is quite pale, which is good. But yeah, I didn't get on with it. But again, maybe that's because I've got dry skin, so maybe that's what it is. Next I'm going to go on to a mascara. I don't really buy Maybelline mascaras. I'm always more of a Max Factor mascara person myself. But this is the new one, and it's the Last Sensational mascara. I opened it up and I looked at the brush and I thought, brilliant, it's curved, if you can see that. So I thought I'd get on with that, but no, I didn't. It didn't lengthen my lashes at all. I've got quite like stubborn lashes. They don't lengthen very well, and only certain mascaras make them really like lengthen. Well, I think there's only 2 or 3 that will actually lengthen my eyelashes. I don't know why that is. I think it's because I've got quite short eyelashes, so they're quite hard to lengthen, but they didn't give me much volume, and it almost looked like I didn't have any eyelashes because they didn't give me no length, so you couldn't really see them, so I was a bit disappointed in that. But that's just personal because I know a lot of people have really got on with this, so. And the next thing I'm going on to are 2 like lip products from Maybelline, and these are the what even are these? It just says lip polish, and this is in Glam 9. They look like this, so they're really like compact. Yeah, it's quite, and I like the packaging because it's like see-through, and then it's angled here, so it actually looks like a lipstick, but it's a lip gloss. So it's quite cool, really. The applicator is, I really like the applicator of it because it's bent, so it just really like glides onto the lips. It's a great like shape to go onto the lips. And again, like I said, it's really travel friendly because it's really small. But the actual product itself is gloopy, and I have quite dry lips, and it just clung to it, and it just flaked. And if you even if you pick this up in the Superdrug and you just wipe it along your hands, you'll know what I mean. It's sticky and it's gloopy, and I was really unimpressed with that because I thought that would be a nice thing to wear just daily. So that was a bit of a shame. And then I bought the Super Colour Stay 24 Hour because I like the Apocalypse from, I think that's a Rimmel brand, but I thought I'd try and find something else because I've got them in all the colours they do now, and I just fancied different colours, so I thought I'd try these ones because I think this is what they were trying to get to. On one end it's got like a what do they even call this? Like, is it like a moisturising stick? I think it's like a, so you prime your lips with this. Oh. Just broke it. Shit. I'm just going to stick it back in there so that she's just going to think that she broke it. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Okay, hopefully that'll be alright. Sorry about that, Mum. But my mum and me were really disappointed with this end. It's obviously the end that's got the colour, and it's supposed to last 24 hours. And it is actually a really pretty colour. Like, when you wipe it on my hand, it's a really pretty colour. But it's just disgusting on your lips. It goes blotchy. It doesn't even glide on, like, smoothly or look nice for, like, 1 second. It is foul. I don't even know how these are still on the market because they've been on the market for a long time. So I was really disappointed with that. And although I have dry lips, my mum doesn't actually really have dry lips, so she didn't even get on with it. So it's nothing to do with the dryness of my lips, I don't think. Next I'm going to go on to L'Oreal. I've got 2 products from L'Oreal, I think, yeah. And one is a brow plumper. And the reason which made me get this is because I thought, wow, look at that. Like, that's a really nice size for like to run for your brows, because sometimes the ones in the drugstore are too big. Like, this looks like the Gimme Brow from Benefit, so I thought I'd try that. But it's like really like moist and wet, and it wipes my actual product that I've got on my brow beforehand off because it's so moist and wet. Like, yeah, so not good. And I got it in the clear. So whether it's anything to do with I got it in the clear, well, I wasn't impressed with that at all. And I'm normally really impressed with L'Oreal products, so that was a shame. And then I went for a liner called Super Liner because I'm really impressed with normally L'Oreal products, especially eye products, and when I put it on my hand it looks very black, so I thought I'd give it a go. And this is what it looks like. And it's in really sleek packaging. I like it goes thin up here. It just looks really it looks expensive, to be honest, but I think it was more on the expensive side. If you went for like a Rimmel one or like a Maybelline one, this was quite a high. And it's got like the ball in it that you can shake, which I like because that means it shakes all the product up. But it applied nice. Like the application thing isn't that thin. Like I normally like thinner ones than that. But I could work with it. But it was when it was on my eyes, it would just like crumble off in the day. Like I don't even know why. Like I've never had that problem before really with shut up, Wilbur! His bark is actually, he's losing his bark because he barks so much. Yeah, it just crumbled off, so it was really black, which I liked, but it just kind of disappeared throughout the day. And the applicator wasn't my favourite applicator. You couldn't get like a really small flick with it. So yeah, I wasn't too impressed with that. I've had much better. So that was a shame. And then I'm going to go on to Max Factor. Although I said earlier, yeah, because I'm going on to Max Factor now. And although I said earlier that I love Max Factor mascaras, these two were horrendous. Like, what even... I think they're like getting the same like idea, like obviously by looking at the packaging. I think they're like the same kind of, bought out on the same kind of time. This one's the Velvet Volume and this one's the Fusion, and they were horrendous, like literally horrendous. I love Max Factor mascaras, they're always like the best ones, and this was just, I was really disappointed, and they're so pricey compared to some mascaras. Like, I get them home and I was really disappointed with both of them. So on both of them, the brushes look really like, you look at the brushes, you think they look quite good. I do like a big thick brush that's like, but nah, was not doing anything for me myself personally. I was really disappointed with them. So that was a shame because that's not normally like Max Factor. So my opinion on these is don't get them, but some people might like them. It just might be because I've got really short stubborn eyelashes. Next I'm going to go on to H&M. This is the only H&M product I've ever bought, and because it's so bad it's put me off buying them. But I've heard a lot about the new beauty line H&M and how good it is, so it's a bit of a shame really. This was a lip pencil and it says lip colour to go, and I got it in like this really like dark purple colour because I'm really into these colours. And it's so dry, like even just drawing it on my hand, it's like drawing chalk onto my hand. It smells nice though, it smells like blueberries. But yeah, not a good product. And this is a matte one. I know they do like not matte ones, so whether that's different, but stay away from that. It's even difficult to get off. Like, why is it difficult to get off? Next I'm going to go on to Eco. No, actually I'm going to go on to Sleek next. And I normally love Sleek products, they're very good, but this was not good. Creme to powder blush, and it's in Carnation. Ooh. And it's like this, so it's quite a really pigmented colour. So basically it's a cream, you apply it on your face and it turns into a powder. Can you see my face when I'm rubbing this on my hand? It's not an enjoyable experience. It's because it's so pigmented, you can easily look like a clown, especially in my fair skin. If you look at this, and you look at me rubbing it, can you see it crumble? It doesn't actually turn that powdery, I don't think. It stays quite sticky. So I wasn't impressed with that. And they're not cheap. Sleek. So yeah, that was on That was not like sleek at all, in my experience anyway. Next I'm going on to Eco, which I've got a mascara here, and I've got a... Oh my god. This is another reason why I didn't like this product, is because it's so hard to get the bloody lid off. Okay, so it's the... Why can't I talk today? Eyeliners. It's an eyeliner. It's a pen version eyeliner. When you put it on your hand, it comes across as quite black, and it comes out quite easily. As soon as you put it on your eye, it pulls at my eye skin. Like, it actually pulls at my eye skin, and it hurts, and it burns. And it's quite a thick applicator as well, so you can't get very close to the line, close to your lash line with this. So I was really disappointed in that. So yeah, that was a bit of a shame. And then I tried this mascara, and it's the Eco Rock Out Mascara. I don't know if I like this like whole in a tube thing or not, but I like the brush because it's thin and then thick, and I thought that was really good. But yeah, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't think it done anything special for my eyelashes. I've used a lot better mascaras. It's not horrendous, but it's not my favourite. Go on to Benefit, and this is the Professional, and I used to buy these all the time. This would be my go-to primer, and since trying other primers and getting to know a lot more about primers and how they work, it's made me realise what little this did for me. Like, I don't even like the texture of these silicone primers really, but I can get past that. But it's the fact that it was like, I think it used to break me out, personally. I think it used to break me out, and it didn't really keep my foundation on much longer. And it was quite expensive. I think it was around £25 mark. Don't quote me on that, but I think. So I was quite disappointed with that. Now, going back to it after trying a lot of other primers, I think you can get a lot better, cheaper, or better, more expensive primers than this. So I think, yeah, this is probably known to be quite good, but I don't agree with that personally. MAC, and I've got a MAC eyebrow pencil, which is horrendous, like really bad. And it is the, look how small, look how small that is. Yes. How am I supposed to draw a thick brow on with that tiny little applicator? And not only that, every time you press down, it snaps, and then you run out of product. Not impressed at all. So they really need to up their game, MAC, with their brow products, to be honest, because Anastasia are wiping them. And then I've got a foundation here, and I never really got on that well with MAC foundations. Everyone's like, no, you need to try them, you need to try them, and I have, and I don't like them. I just don't like them. I don't know if it's because I've got dry skin, I really don't like them. I think MAC completely overrated on the side of foundations, but some people love them and won't leave them. But I got this one because I kept trying them, and I said, look, I've got quite dry skin, can you give me something that's more moisturising? And she told me to have the Studio Sculpt, and I did buy it because I did have a little tester pot first, and I thought this is probably the best MAC foundation I've tried so far, so I bought it. Waste of money and waste of time. It's in NC15. It's a good colour match because I've had many times I've gone into the Norwich MAC and they've like colour matched me into something like orange. Like, clearly I'm not orange. But I found it really cakey. I even find I'm not that keen on like the whole tubey scenario, but I guess it's good if you go travelling. But it's just cakey to come out of the tube. Like, if I... Can you see? It just comes out like a bit. And then as soon as I try and like blend this, it's very thick, and I am not really into thick foundations. Like, I just don't really see what the whole rage is about MAC foundations, personally. And then I'm going to go on to Lancome, and this again was a eyeliner. I do like to try different eyeliners, and I thought I'd try a high-end one for a change. Why, I do not know, because if it doesn't come out, it doesn't actually come out the applicator, like you're drawing like see-through lines. It's not even as black as the... which one? It's not even as black as the L'Oreal one, which I moaned about earlier. It's just grey. And it's expensive, so I don't really understand that. And that is it's called the Art Liner from Lancome. So yeah, wasn't impressed with that. And I wasn't overly keen on the actual applicator itself. Bit thick, and I think the applicator was what was causing, like, if I went over a line, like say if I drawed a line and then I thought actually once it dried I thought, right, I'm going to draw over that again just to make it a bit blacker, it would actually remove the product. And I don't know whether that's anything to do with the actual applicator or the actual liner itself, but I wasn't impressed at all. Last thing I'm going on to is skincare. I don't have much skincare that I don't like, that I've still got, because I usually end up, I usually just end up using it up because I don't like wasting money on skincare, or I don't realise till afterwards that was what was causing my breakouts or my dry skin or my, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I've tried 2 products from this brand, and it's called the La Roche-Posay, and this is the Cero Zinc, and this is the lotion Appeasant. Why? Soothing Lotion Sensitive Skin. Why do they use such difficult names? So basically this is like a toner, but this is in a actual liquid consistency. And this is a toner, but this is in a spray consistency. I like the actual spray. It feels quite refreshing on the face, better than the actual liquid. But I think it's... oh, it's gone. It's gone. I think it broke me out. I think I need to really try it again, but I think it broke me out. This definitely broke me out. I actually nearly used it all now, to be honest. What's wrong with me? If I go away, I just take this, because if I just use it for a day or 2, it's fine. But if I use it for like week after week, that's when it starts to affect my skin. But I'm just telling you how my experience with them. This is from the Body Shop, and they have a lot of vitamin E like line. But yeah, I tried this, and I've tried it because someone told, I can't remember who it was. Someone told me for setting makeup, it's a really good setter and it's affordable. And I didn't really want to go and buy like a MAC one, because I found it a bit expensive. And I thought, like, considering like you're just spraying it away. It was the first kind of face mist I've tried, so I didn't want to break the bank on a first face mist, because I just wanted to see how I felt about them. And I liked it, but I think it broke me out. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was this. Like, as soon as I stopped using this in my skincare routine, my skin got better. It just says with rose water, so maybe it was the rose water that didn't agree with my skin. But it also said for all skin types, and it was a moisture boost, so that's why I went for it, because any bit of moisture boost in my face is brilliant, and all skin types I thought were okay. But yeah, I didn't really agree with it. My skin didn't like it. So yeah, I think that's everything today. And I know it's been a really long video, but I haven't done one of these before, and I wanted to share with you everything I've had bad experience with so far. I won't do these videos often, but when I do, they probably will be one of my more longer videos. And I'd just like to say, just because I'm telling you that I don't like it doesn't mean that you're not going to like it. Like, we all have different skins, we all have different eyelashes, we all have different lips, but I'm just sharing with you my knowledge that I've experienced with these products. But everybody's different, so don't completely cut them out. But if if you've got skin like me or lips like me, then maybe stay away from them. And I hope I've helped you, instead of making you go down the drugstore and waste your money on stuff that you're not even going to like, or So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and if you'd like me to do another one of these, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see my future videos, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye! And thanks for all your support, guys. Love you.